Hi guys, welcome back to another Daily Tarot card. These are your Daily Tarot cards for Monday, February 20th, 2023. Today we're pulling from the Light Sheer Tarot cards. So we're starting off with the Hierophant in reverse, and I feel like she's reaching for the light. I feel like a lot of us have gone through this energy from retrograde. I definitely, when I did that forecast and projections, I felt like it was like this long energy. It really took root in us. Even if we didn't, you know what I mean, we did our meditations and everything like that. I felt like this shadow work needed to be done. Like with myself, with my grief journey, it's just like a lot of feelings came up. I'm like, was that because last year was so busy and I didn't have time to feel anything? Like, what's going on here? Why am I all of a sudden feeling everything? But it's like, some years affects you deeply, some days affects you deeply, some days it doesn't. But I feel like with this, it's also kind of, with especially her position of her stretching, the course of study that I'm taking. So it's just like, how our body and our mind and our energy and our belief system, Yahweh, Yeshua, universe, Gaia, Mother Earth, yourself, whomever you resonate with, I feel like all works together with that. And I feel like it's like as we get older, we evolve. Some people, like, I am in awe of at like such a young age that they could be like where I am at 40. You know what I mean? I'm just like, dang, like, you know what I mean? Like, you should be proud of yourself that you have that knowledge and wisdom at such a young age, but you have this whole, like, this earthly experience, this worldly experience, at such a young age. I'm like, I cannot even wait to see where you are in a couple of years. Like, the sky's the limit. I feel like this deep inner healing is taking place, highlighting the crown chakra there with that yellow light. But it's also, with the death and rebirth card, I can't help it with the root chakra. It's like, you know what I mean? Death, like an ending of the shadow work, end of the change and transformation, end of releasing things and welcoming beautiful things into our life. I'm definitely getting that yin yang energy as something, not yin yang, excuse me, infinity. As something leaves our life, something more beautiful comes in. It's replaced with something else. You know what I mean? Inner peace. I feel like a lot of us go through journeys like this, and it's like we find what our energy should be used for in positive, useful ways. This deep healing has taken place, but you're now free to move forward. You have the Three of Swords, so it's like, like the swords aren't even piercing your heart anymore. It's like you're cauterized. You know what I mean? Like, it's now a battle wound. It's now something to look back on, and it's like if you are able to get an opportunity to relive that moment again and change how the course moves forward, because now you're more knowledgeable. Like when they say, like, I once was blind and now I see. It's because now, we're not in a blind situation anymore. We have the knowledge, we have the experience to have this change out in our favor the way that we wanted to. We have the Nine of Swords. And it's like you have this dove coming in chasing away the shadows of the crow. Crows, I don't see as dark energies, me personally. I feel like they are the kind of like the waking, calling your attention. When I hear them calling and it's just like something's coming, you know what I mean? They're grabbing my attention. I'm like, okay, And I feel like with this, it's just like the things that brought you to your knees. In my journey, I feel like a lot of us feel like that. You are tormented, you are tortured, you are healing, going through this journey on your knees. I feel like, that's where, change and transformation in a major way happened here. You know what I mean? And this is how you're going to propel forward. They are showing of Knight of Cups coming in here. I feel like a water sign will assist you. I feel like they speak your love language. You know what I mean? They have a bouquet of flowers. They have a picnic dinner here. So I feel like, affirmations of love. So maybe poetry. I feel like, in that way. I feel like it's just like, this is why you had to go through that. Because now, like, didn't we say that weeks ago? Now you're ready to be with your soulmate. You know? So I feel like that had to happen because it's just like you learned what you had to learn from here. You've healed what you needed to heal. I feel like that's why the heart is cauterized. It's just like now it's a wound. You're free to move forward, whatever way you wish. You know, You know, you've learned every lesson, you've healed every single way you can, you've evolved. You know, I definitely feel like this is an evolving card. Just the stance of her, and she's reaching for that light. You know, last card is the Seven of Cups, but notice how all the cups are overturned, and you don't know what's under each cup. And I feel like the Enchanted Forest tarot cards, where this is the Seven of Doors, and they tell you concentrate on one door, the rest are going to disappear. And I feel like you're not going to get chance. This is not a memory game. You know what I mean? Where you have to match. You know what I mean? Where you have to find the two the same. I feel like you pull up one, and it's like you either going to get a pile of sand or you're going to get something really beautiful here. They were showing a contract here with someone. We've been getting a lot of contract energy, and I feel like it's jewelry. I feel like this may be your first real sponsorship, or maybe this is like multiple ones. You know, maybe exclusive. Line with them. So some of you may be more lucrative than others with this. But I feel like with this, that it's like a non-disclosure. You guys, I feel like you should video with them. I'm just being 100. Well, you do what you want. You know what I mean? It's your life. But it's just like, for me, it's like, let's video chat. Let me see what pieces you have. Let me pick. Like, I don't want to be sent a bunch of stuff and it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, am I reselling this? Am I donating this? Am I have to ship this? You know what I mean? Like, I rather video and look at. I know it always is different in person. You know what I mean? Because I do buy bracelets and necklaces and stuff like that. So I know sometimes I order it and you expect something different. And you're just like, eh. So you end up donating it or something. You know what I mean? Or reselling it. But I feel like with this, it's like you're wearing it. You can only exclusively be seen in this. So I don't know if you're in the public eye per se. But I feel like they're saying like you have to be seen. Like, if you're photographed, we don't want to see anything else on you. Like, the way that I am about this brand is like, if I walk by you and I take a picture of you on the street, I want to. If you have jewelry on, it has to be our jewelry. You know what I mean? So I feel like more like rings is what I'm feeling. Like, I'm feeling like a pinky finger ring or something like that. So it's just like, be mindful of that. But I feel like it's like you're going to be committed to post so many things. They keep showing the number 3, but I'm seeing 3 to 8 now. So you're going to be expected to post these things. But I feel like what you do, so right now doing cards and how sometimes my hands come into the picture, it's like, you know what I mean? You would be more handsy because you want them to see what you know what I mean? And then you would leave a link. If you liked what the jewelry, it's just like, here's the link, you know? So I feel like there's some opportunities coming here. Multiple. I really do, especially with that Seven of Cups upside down. But I feel like, you're going to have many opportunities. And I feel like that's why the shadows had to clear. I feel the way I articulate this is like, especially going through what I did, is like they knew I needed structure. So I started babysitting. You know what I mean? They knew that I was healed enough to handle and come into this. And I still have this reading. It's up in my binders with my devotion, where it said you can become a professional medium if you want to. It's still free will. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, and I felt like, because they knew I could handle that. And I know some things take longer. We can't explain why. Maybe we think the universe is against us or something. But I feel like you have to reach a certain point. You know what I mean? Or you could, like with myself, I could handle that. You know what I mean? That I healed enough that they're like, okay, she can handle a little bit more responsibility. You know what I mean? Like, I worked 3 jobs when I was in my 20s, so it's just like, working hard isn't nothing new to me. But it got to a point where it's just like, the 2 of them didn't fit no more, and then I got another opportunity, so it's just like, when things happen, and I understand, like, some of us, we ask for things for years, but it's like they know you're ready for it. This is the opportunity for it. You know what I mean? So I feel like, feel what you're feeling. We're starting a new moon. Start a new cycle of yourself. And I feel like as you move forward, it would just be kind to yourself, rest and rejuvenate, put yourself first. I feel like you know your self-worth now. And I feel like this is where they were talking about weeks ago, is like you're ready to be with your soulmate now. They're ready to, if you've gone through like a divorce, bereavement, separation, I hope you haven't, but unfortunately sometimes, that's life. But it's like you're ready to be with that person now. They're like ready, let it be known, is what they're saying. You know what I mean? So it's just like, don't let anyone sit there and try to take away your happiness. People are always going to chit chat. You know what I mean? But I feel like, keep, post here and there, but keep your intimate things to yourself. They don't have to know every little inkling detail. That's not the 4 o'clock news. But self-care, remember that as you move forward. So I hope you guys enjoyed these daily tarot cards for Monday, February 20th, 2023. May the universe bless you good. We'll see you for the next daily tarot card. Bye.